Welcome to Rancho de Gallo, where this 4-bedroom home is going to simply blow you away. The stuccoed home has subtle Spanish details and a barrel-tiled roof, and to the right you can see easy access to the rear yard through this large gate. So the entryway to this house is actually really quite grand. It's very Spanish style. So there are two covered areas separated by, I kind of call it a sort of mini courtyard. So as you see here, this area, it's open to above, and there are two arches on either side. So you pass through these arches into the home. I mean, this is a great place to maybe, put some plants here along between the area. It's a nice place to decorate. You could easily fit a bench in here on the other side. Just a nice sort of private, semi-private outdoor space. And it's an 8-foot front door, flanked by 2 windows on the left and right side of the door, as well as these windows which illuminate the, to the left is the bonus room. I think to the right it may be a corridor. Here is the bonus room. It's also got these nice glass doors. Let's step inside. There's a chandelier. This could be a guest bedroom, a home office, basically, bonus room, an extra TV room, a sitting room, a formal living room, whatever you like. I'm calling this potentially the 5th bedroom in this home because the house has 4 bedrooms plus this bonus room. There's no closet, but this is a very well-sized room. It's a huge home in the area and at this price point. So once again, this is the formal entry room. I like this sort of mini tray ceiling, I call it. It's basically accented. I'm assuming this is about 10 foot high. Could be 11, but I think, assuming that the door is 8, just over 10, I'm guessing. So this is a very nice size, spacious entryway. You can put some type of furniture piece here and but a nice entryway into the next space, which is basically the great room. And the great room, it's huge. I mean, one of the things, this is a really big room. Alone, this window with the sliders is 8 by 12, so that's 12 foot. So probably it's going to be close to like 20 foot in total length. I'm not going to estimate the width, but it's really quite wide, very, very spacious, as you can see. There is no fireplace, but there's a fireplace outdoors. We'll take a look at that afterwards. And honestly, I think that the outdoor fireplaces are probably more use than the indoor ones. You probably get more value out of them. And if you wanted to install an electric fireplace on that wall, you could easily do that. Over here we have the dining area. It's also really decent size. You can have any sort of table in there you want. I can easily have like a 10-seater in this space. And to the right, there's another sliding glass door. That's 8 foot high, so 8 by 6, sliding glass door there. Lots of light in this space. Let's take a look at the kitchen. So it's a gourmet kitchen. It's got a nice sized island, actually a huge island. I think this is kind of a nice feature, sort of tabletop feature here, extending out. It also means that you can sit around the island without it being too large. You can put bar stools around it, on either side, so you can probably easily seat 6 people around that if you wanted to. Here we have a pantry, sort of 5 shelves, wraparound pantry, all the way down, completely tiled. This is part of the house. Everything is tiled with these 12 by 24 inch tile. Very, very nice look. lots of cabinet space. So here we have a place you could put your coffee machine if you wanted, took it out of the way. Then lots of upper cabinets there, 42 inches. Wonderful granite countertop, 5 burners here. Very contemporary stainless steel hub. I like the crown molding here on top of the cabinets as well. And here we have the microwave. Oven combo. And stack of drawers here. Really, there's not a lot wrong with this at all. It's a really nice kitchen, dishwasher, a stainless steel sink, more drawers here. Yeah, it's a wonderful kitchen. Nothing to complain about here. And then this fancy LG refrigerator. Let's take a step into this extra corridor. This connects the hallway. There's an extra entrance here into the kitchen and the laundry room, which is huge. Just look how big this laundry room is, with access to the 3-car garage. And here we have shelving, and there is also a tub, multifunctional. Here we have an air handler. And let's take a step into the primary. This is also tiled. Over here we have the 2 windows left and right of the bed. And then on this side we have 3 windows. And there is a tray ceiling and a fan. So really nice sized primary bedroom. And let's take a look at the primary bath. Now this is a real spa-like bath. We have controls here for this shower. So that's one shower. Over there there's a small bench. And a rainfall shower, as well as a second shower. So this is really a wonderful spa-like shower. And just look at this river rock flooring. And you can enter this shower from both sides, which is kind of really convenient. On the other side of the bathroom, there is a soaker tub in the corner and separate vanities. So this vanity has a makeup area, and the one over here is slightly smaller with doors left and right, and they're both reasonable size. I mean, 2 of these is more than you would generally have in an average home. So as I said, this is reflective of the size of this property. Okay, and here we have the primary closet, and the primary closet is also huge. So here we have double hanging space. Here we have hanging space for longer garments. On this side, double again. Over there, all these spaces where you can put your cubbies. More hanging space here. And again, more space here for cubbies. Upper and lower hanging space over here. And more hanging space for larger items, and more hanging space here again. I mean, just huge amount. This is, this closet is the size of a regular room. It's like a 10 by 10. So we're not done. So far we've seen the primary, we've seen the laundry, we've seen the kitchen, the great room, and the den. And we're going to walk over to the other side of the house and experience what that has on offer. So here we have a nice hall bath. This doesn't have a tub shower combo, it just has a shower, which I think a lot of people prefer. Nice with a marble style tile over there. And did I say, I don't think I mentioned, but all the doors in this house are actually 8-foot doors, 8-foot 6-panel doors. They have this beautiful raised panel on the door. And to the right here, outside the bathroom, there is a wonderful linen closet, also that has 5 shelves. Really deep linen closet. And I'm going to step into one of these other bedrooms. Bedrooms on this side, it's kind of similar to each other. Over here we have a closet. And it has a nice slide-by doors. It seems to be a bit wider than a lot of the others. It has hanging space on this side, and that's split. And then there are some cubbies on the other side. We'll see if we can see that in the next bedroom, so I can explain that to you a little bit better. So this is the hallway. That was the window from the entrance. Okay, here we're going into bedroom number 3. A nice ceiling fan on the ceiling. A window. We'll have a look at the outside space again. Over here, you can see what I'm talking about with the split hanging space on the one side and the hanging space and shelving for larger garments on the other side, or longer garments. Okay, here is another bathroom. This is basically one that would be shared by these 2 bedrooms here. So, double vanity. I like the way that they separate the bathtub and the toilet. Nice window above the toilet. Ceiling to tub level tile. And the toilet, but that's nicely separated, so if you do have children, they can be sharing this bathroom, and one can be cleaning their teeth or washing their face while the other one is in the other part of the bathroom. So at the front of the house, this is an oversized room for sure. This is definitely a little bit bigger. It has this nice arched window, and it has a real walk-in closet. You can see all this space for cubbies, some split hanging space again, and then hanging space for larger garments. I mean, you can reconfigure the closet however you like, but if you don't do anything, you probably still find you have more than enough space. So let's go outside now. So this is an 8x12 sliding glass patio door, and we're stepping outside. And here in this large covered patio, there's a built-in fireplace. I mean, we're really talking living your best life here with that outdoor wood-burning fireplace, it looks like. And this huge covered patio with these 2 sliders. Very, very nice. And when we look outside, we can see the mountains in the distance. And we're really kind of in the countryside, so for those of you who want a little bit of distance or a little bit of countryside, you can see like a farm over there. This is great. I mean, this yard has not really been finished, but you could come in here and make it your own. It's a really, really spacious rear yard, as you're going to see. All walled. Here's the back of the house. It's really quite expansive, the wall. And, you know, there are neighbors, but they're not that close. And as you can see, we have this farm across the street and the mountains in the distance. So it's a beautiful rural setting, and literally like 15 minutes outside of town. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the content, appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to the channel for more.